Alright, back on a Thursday for some more Tainted Grail. Been enjoying this game a hell of a lot, and I'm glad to be back again. Finally had a day where I couldn't show up even late, since I was gone all night anyway, and people have been hanging around the whole goddamn week. So finally, I've been alone today, and able to do what I needed to do. Except the people end up being back again tomorrow. So, cool, I got one day to myself at least. Except, I've got you lovely people around. Also, hey, Sir Bug Bob. Welcome. It's been a while. Don't know if you've actually seen any of the Tainted Grail streams, but it might actually be a game that you might like to play at some point. Since it is open world-ish and got a whole bunch of things to play with. And yeah, it's been really good so far. And don't you fucking tell me I'm dropping frames. Oh, no, it's telling me the microphone was muted. Yes, I know I muted my microphone on purpose. Thank you. All right, cool. Don't need that as a notification. Thank you very much. I'm doing that on purpose. Anyway, let's pull back up with some Tainted Grail because I have your grandmother. That's right, your grandmother. And let me tell you, not only does she love to kill other people, but she's a stage hog. She likes to just interrupt. We've got a bit of a diva on our hands. Alright, so the last thing that we did is we met up with the local barbarians who were met by the captain of the empire who lives in this area. And they're trying to work together to overthrow Camelot, their main homeland, because Camelot not only has been doing things they're not supposed to be doing by making them build taxes and not sending boats here anymore because everything's been getting worse and worse, but apparently some of the building mythos that the entire country was built off of turns out to be a lie, and the people who brought up this area, the Horns of the South, the moment King Arthur left, he left them with Merlin, and Merlin fucking pretty much experimented on and killed off all the old heroes. And apparently Arthur didn't know what the fuck was going on, but everyone here now feels betrayed because they're like, hey, I was literally Seawall First Foot. You literally said the land I build here will be equal to Camelot. And then you fuck off, and next thing you know, your wizard is turning me into a forever living being living in a pod here. Like, what the fuck did you do? Now, as for what I was doing next, what the fuck was I doing next? I know there were two quests that I can do here. Forlorn Swords, that's not here. Horns of the South, here we go. Tyrannus shared the possible location of Eckhart's workshop. I should try to find it. And then there's Gorendir's mind is slipped into madness. Oh, that's right. He wants me to find a way to bring him back. All right. So, behold, behind the curtain waits a darker world. Let's see. This should be the Alchemists, which I am looking forward to since I have gotten some points in the crafting. I should be able to. Altars of Madness is there. Behind the curtain. Oh, okay. So let me travel back here. I feel like this is where we met him anyway. Is it up in the actual mountains, or we'll figure it out. All right, Grandmas, protect me. Oh God, I said protect me. Grandma, please. Dude, attack me. Alright, that's it. Give me your life. There we go. If you're just not gonna... Okay, this is actually very frustrating. How come how can these ghosts seem to scale. Like, these, no matter what I do, these ghosts are always incredibly dangerous, and I'm not sure why. Really dodged all of my attacks. Oh yeah, they're just not taking damage. What the hell? That's one down. Yeah, these weird spawn must be scaling with my own level as I do this. That's the only reason why they're doing so much damage. I mean, truth be told, my skeletons are becoming a little bit weak. They're not nearly as strong as they once used to be compared to the way things are. I don't think other enemies are leveling up. Not in this area, but it's just these ghosts, these weird spawns. Ow, what the fuck? Man, this is really, really, really ripping my HP to pieces. That's what I could use. I could use a cheat. Not a cheat, or an ability, or an item, or something that lets me summon two at once. That would help a lot in a lot of these circumstances. Okay. There you go. My skeleton survived at least a little bit. But yeah, these ghosts are definitely leveling up with the area. Or as I am. But once I get enough points in the spirituality, I'll be able to summon other summons. Will they be skeletons? No. So they'll be inferior. But we'll be able to survive at least a little bit longer. Also, more ghosts. Get them. Oh god. What do you mean there's more of you? Dude. I'm literally gonna die here because of this shit. Good. That's right, you leash back, asshole. What the fuck? This one, don't leash back, though. Whew, okay. I got back enough HP where I could actually do that. Let's see, am I able to actually sneak up on these ghosts? I don't even know where it is anymore. Nope. Oh, it's up there. I'm glad you're bugged out at least. I need an easy W. Alright, good. I can poof you out of existence. Now, if you will excuse me, there's another one bumming around. Yeah, there it is. Get him. getting real good too. Oh my god. There's so many of them. Alright, I sniped that one from behind. Now let's see if I can... Thank you. Now I'll just drain them. Wait, get my 10 gold. Yeah, okay. Okay. Fucking ghost infestation has been dealt with. Whew. Jesus. I just gotta do a lot of stuff just to deal with some basic enemies, man. Okay, once again, I don't think they're basic. I think they're leveling up. The ghosts are definitely not like the other enemies. Like the wolves and the bears and the other skeletons are all the same power they were before. They're kind of easy to take out. Not that much of an issue. The ghosts are definitely doing a lot more damage as I've been getting more defense. And they've been wrecking my skeletons. And they have a lot more HP because I was able to take them out pretty much the same speed I was taking them out now. And I've been getting more and more power. So I think the ghosts are definitely leveling up with me. That is a nice thing. The way this is working so far is the way that Avowed was working, where it's an open world, but it's open world in zones, which so far I think is just a really good way of going about this, because the zones make it where you can kind of level things to where the player's going to be, but you also let them feel like they're getting stronger. While also still having huge areas of open world. Like, it's literally MMO style open world. Where you can travel anywhere you want. It's just, you know, kind of instanced off. Okay, so this is... Yes. This is where the alchemists are hanging out. Watch it just be like one dude. Oh yeah, I'm the whole guild. What do you mean? What do you mean? There's enemies here? The fuck? Let me guess. Someone's attacking the alchemist guild. Look away. Look away. Please look away. Turn around. Please. Please. Turn around. Turn around. Did you hear that noise? Wow, that was a hell of a noise. Fine, asshole. Well, I am a stealth necromancer for this reason. By the way, no, you cannot hear this. Okay, well, I did get detected, but oh well. Not anymore, I'm not. Get him. And then get powered up. Do 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 do. He's just yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Who goes there?
Good, skeleton. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's get the next one. Get him.
Your money.
Oh, what do you mean detected? I'm behind a rock. You can't detect me back here. That's what you get for cheating. Man, literally can't see me behind a rock. Oh, I found you. Spirit, some flowers, some salt, some moonshine, more peppermint, some honey. Yes, yes, yes. I will take all of your tasty, tasty ingredients. Okay. Thought this felt a little bit more special, but you know what? I'll take a little ingredient here or there. Oh, that's definitely. I wonder if you could have accidentally fallen down here at some point. Arcanist sword. Well, well, well. What do we have for an Arcanist sword? Increase spell power by 14%, as assumed. Now, it does say sword, but it kind of looks like something else. But I've got my stuff kind of set, unless I put this sword with another spell to blast harder. I guess I could kind of do that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. Heavy gauntlets. Increase unarmed damage by the amount of armor points it provides. Ooh. Rough-hewn relic. Increases melee damage by 10%. A wine pitcher but no wine. Tisk, tisk, tisk. That's not very neighborly. Ah, that's just back there, okay. Okay, so that seems to be a place to walk. Oh, that's a shortcut. Okay. Oh. All these other bandits are standing around, but... Oh! Eckhart's just fucking dead, huh? Well, I guess they snuck up on him. Eckhart's research. The weirdness appears to be a chaotic fog, but I suspect a hidden structure. An order beyond my current understanding. Initial tests with metallic salts now show the mist's reaction to alchemical compounds, altering their color and composition unpredictably. The spark of life, however, remains untouched by the fog, leading me to believe it operates on principles unlike those of our world. Today I exposed several organic compounds to the weirdness, expecting rapid decay. but witnessed instead a form of synthesis. Plant cells displayed unusual resilience, briefly sustaining growth in a way akin to primordial life. Is the fog acting as an incubator, nurturing rather than destroying? My attempt to isolate particles from the weirdness yielded trace elements that resist classification. These particles appear to cling to living cells as if drawn by some kind of intrinsic energy. Could this be a glimpse of the fabled spark? The particles dissolve on their own, leaving me questioning their role in creation. I need to start jotting my notes in a new diary. I'm running out of space here. I applied a controlled alchemical fire to samples of the weirdness, hoping to observe a reaction similar to combustion. Instead, the fog seemed to absorb the fire's energy, growing denser and shifting hue. This may indicate that the fog can store energy, a concept I have yet fully to understand. Recent tests reveal the weirdness has no effect on inert matter, yet it resonates powerfully with anything bearing life energy. The fog's attraction to living things may explain the ancient presence, perhaps awaiting activation by life's very spark. This possibility could hold profound implications for the Guild's pursuit of a true source of life itself. In an attempt to draw out the spark of life directly from within the weirdness, I witnessed a reaction unlike any I'd ever seen. A fleeting manifestation of form emerging from the mist itself. It held shape briefly before collapsing, yet in that moment, I glimpsed pure potential. Creation at its most raw and unrefined. This could be the first step toward unearthing life's very essence. We've actually seen something like that ourselves. While we were wandering out through the weirdness, sometimes it looks like an armored person or a creature forms, and then it disappears into the mist. Sage, the holy plant of shadows and light. Legends say that the All-Mother, in grief of her children's suffering, sowed sage under the moonlight, granting its silvery leaves her blessing. This sacred plant grows in sprawling bushes, with pale purple flowers and pointed silver-green leaves that shimmer like Avalon's ancient sorrow. Its earthy, bitter aroma seems to whisper secrets of the land itself. Sage is renowned for its restorative powers, sharpening memory, soothing joints and easing fevers, and driving out unseen enemies within the body. Its smoke, burned in the rituals of druids and priestesses, can cleanse curses, repel spirits, and stir dormant life. More than mere medicine, sage is a relic of divine compassion, a small but potent shield against the darkness. And if one must indulge mortal cravings, it lends a fine flavor to meats. I think I've read this one before. The ethereal cobweb, a rare product of the weirdness, is as delicate as it is potent. When thrown into fire, it reveals its primary property, repelling the weirdness, a vital defense against the mist's advance. Yet, we believe its potential goes beyond that single use. The Alchemist Guild is actively studying whether the cobweb may act as a conduit for life energy, or as a protective amulet. Formed from chaos, but offering protection, it may hold secrets that bring us closer to understanding life's essence. The treatise calls upon all alchemists to join in exploring its properties with both caution and curiosity, so we may harness its mysteries wisely. I was born in the Taurian clan, a cousin to Yavin, but my passion lay in natural sciences, not politics. I left Quanok to study the Camelot Royal Academy, becoming one of its youngest graduates, which is an accomplishment I am still proud of. I eventually settled in the capital with my parents, encouraged by my mother, who worried about my lack of interest in marriage or legacy. But I've always been happiest in my library or laboratory, immersed in study and experimentation. Joining the Alchemist Guild and societies of herbalism and medicine felt natural. Among them I found camaraderie and purpose, though my true focus remains the weirdness. I believe science is humanity's best hope against its mist. At the edge of the weirdness, I built a workshop to test my theories, a place where order meets chaos. It is there that I search for the answers that may one day turn the tide for Avalon. And then you were murdered by some random ass bandits. Not exactly working out for you, huh? Don't worry, I kill him good. Can't wait to find out that this was like, they betrayed him. Compiled and translated by Calhen from Camelot. Once, two brothers, sons of a poor man, loved the same maiden, the miller's daughter, the wealthiest girl in their village. The miller, unwilling to marry her to a pauper, told them he'd give her hand to the one who brought the golden flower back from the misty forest. This flower grew in a clearing surrounded by weirdness, a deadly fog that could drive people mad or kill them. The older brother, strong but cruel, killed a knight to steal his armor, thinking he would protect him. Entering the weirdness, he was transformed into a giant boar. The younger brother, kind but timid, stepped into the forest cautiously. A fair-skinned lady by a tree told him, "Your innocent heart will shield you from harm." Encouraged, he ventured into the weirdness. But his blood boiled and he perished. For the fair-skinned beauty was a witch, and the weirdness spares no one. No. Is it, wait, fully down? Oh, it is fully down, okay. I'll open you get. Alright, lads. With me. I know you guys can't crouch, but you guys can definitely teleport, so go do that. Winter Crone's Wrath. Old Steel Ring. Max health by 3, max stamina by 3. Okay. Those are all just the books I picked up. I guess the Old Crone's Wrath is a spell I already have. Winter Crone's Wrath. Yeah, I had that multiple times. Okay. Alright, so what does the quest say next then? I found both volumes of Eckhart's notes. Now I'm supposed to meet Tyrannus near the statue in the Morning Harpist. Okay. Tyrannus shared the possible location of Eckhart's work. Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm not going all the way back here, am I? Shadow of the Horns. I guess I am. Okay, yeah. So I was told to join the Alchemist Guild, but the guy who told me to join didn't tell me where they were. I found where he was, and he was killed by some bandits, and now I gotta go back to the guy who kind of wanted to go, but... Wait, Forging Ties. Did that change? No, that's just going to Quinacht. Okay. Alright, well, while it's not nighttime, where all the ghosts are out, and most stuff here is still dead, I will take that. Yeah. Whoa! Wait, Bee Swarm is an actual enemy? Hello? Is this the guy with the mask told me to beware of? Beware?
You, this, take.
Ooh, okay. What is this?
An invitation. The queen.
Ah, that's what he was saying. The queen could be anywhere. He means literally a queen bee. All right.
I am a servant.
Okay, well, I guess I'm glad I wandered into here. Guy did say the queen could be anywhere. That's what he meant. That's what he meant. Alright, well, let's get to warping around. Let's hand these in so we can finally finish off this area and traverse to the next ones. I do gotta say this has been just not going the right way. Oh, the queen bee thing is all the way over here where I tried to get that one. So maybe I just didn't find the right way there. Okay, get over here. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Just go through a tree. Okay, well, I guess they can cheat and go through trees. Alright, let's do this one first. Wait, Shadow of the Horns. No, that's a main quest. Because the guy who originally told us about the alchemist was like here. Did he fuck off? I need to check this quest again. Is it still here? No, it moved to Quanacht. Okay. It moved to Quanacht. So the only other one I have here is Forging Ties is in Quanacht. Altars of Madness and Confrontation looks like hope. Let's do Altars of Madness. Do them in the order I got them. Okay. So he went... He lost his mind just by going up there.
The night's darker tonight.
Not going to be using unarmed. I don't need that. We don't need 3 Winter Crone's Wraths. %3 is probably going to be better at some point than that, but that's actually it's going to take a lot for 3% to be better than just flat 10. But not worried about that right now. Do you have anything else thereof?
One Eye has led us to the Southerners' home, and now we're no longer to speak through the clash of sword and axe. So be it. If such an alliance was written in the runes, thereof we'll accept it. We'll see what the future holds.
What's happening by Grodair?
Grodair walks in another world. His body is here, but his mind is lost. To Dalriata, madness is the worst fate we can face. Thereof prefers not to imagine where Grodair's mind wanders. Thereof prefers not to look at the lost brother. Thereof pities them both.
You want to help a tribesman?
Thereof hails from the Tainted tribe, while the brothers are Swain. Thereof prefers not to interfere in Swain matters, out of respect for their independence.
I think that since you serve a common case, you should help each other.
Aye, there is wisdom in that, Wanderer. And it's true, Thereof may have a solution that could help, but no Dalriata would take on this task.
Why not?
All signs suggest that Grodair is slipping into madness, and though we are brave people, every man's madness is different. When you don't know what you're going to fight, you don't know how to fight. And if you don't know how to fight, you can't be sure you'll win. That's why no Dalriata can help Grodair. Sobdair would like to help, but he's a simple soul and doesn't understand the deadly danger he might face.
I'm not Dalriata, I can help.
Truly? A wanderer willing to help a stranger from the tribes? That's honorable of you. Thereof is willing to share his knowledge. Give this potion to Grodair and hold his hand. It should give you access to his soul. With a bit of luck, you'll find Grodair there himself. And maybe you'll be able to convince him to come back.
Okay.
Either way,
If not, we'll fight whatever's in his head.
his highest respect.
Not like we haven't done that before.
What you're attempting is brave indeed. Good luck, Wanderer. May Mayfair's grace guard your mind.
Alright, buddy, let's go. Let's see, what can my skeletons help you clean up out of your brain? Insanity, no problem. Granny's little helpers will help you today. Get it. Get the wee ghosty. Yeah, they did it. Get it. If I remember correctly, they explode. Oh wait, is the mist something too? Oh yeah, there's something in the mist. Get it. Yeah. You thought you could come for the boys. Or the grannies. Still haven't decided. They're the boys today. We got Grandpa now. Well, he's got a cursed statue of the All-Mother in his head, it looks like. Not to mention our skeletons. Oh. He's got some of these, the shadow hands, the stone hands. Yo, Grodeer. How it
I
hanging?
don't know what's happening to me. It's so strong. Sobder. I hear him calling me. But I can't answer him. Help me, brother.
Do you remember what
It's
happened?
all so hazy, so dark. I was chasing a deer, but it ran too far. And night caught up with me. I didn't have the tools to start a fire, and the weirdness came for me. Then just darkness. Darkness and voices. I tried to speak, but I couldn't. I tried to take Sobdar's challenge to free myself, but something wouldn't let me.
Try to take
I
Soldier's
felt
challenge?
anger tearing me
hell's
apart
that?
from the inside, and then your face. face appeared.
Let's go. Soda is
Thank
waiting. Oh, okay. That's weird. Usually the orange one is the... Oh. They're mad at me. Get 'em, boys. Alright. No miss that time. Spoke a bit too soon. Wait, no, just some more spirits. Alright, easy enough. Lead them out. Was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Just gave him a potion and just kind of slightly talked to him. Kind of rushed so far. Is there more parts to this, or?
Well, if it isn't my personal savior, sit down, friend.
How you feeling?
Better, that's for sure. Thanks to you, I can finally get back to normal. You don't know how much I missed sitting around the fire with my little brother, eating his legendary venison stew. Nothing better.
Do you know what that was?
Tear in the weirdness. I'm sure of it now. I spoke with Derov, described what I saw and felt, and he told me it was the weirdness. Either way, I never want to go back there. Made a deal with Sobdar that if I ever start losing it again, he'll split my skull and forget all about our traditions. And being the good little brother he is, I know he'll do it. I'm gonna sit here until my strength comes back. And I'll do whatever One Eye orders me to do. Speaking of loyalty and good deeds, here, take this talisman as a sign of our friendship. It's fine steel and weird deer antler. If you're ever in our lands, my people will know it and welcome you.
Cool, might be going there at some point anyway. Thank you, Grodier. I see this means a lot to you. I'll take gold instead of the talisman. Oh, thank you, Grodier.
Each of us makes our own talisman on the day we're given the name. So from today, you might as well call yourself Groder. May the weirdness never swallow you. I don't recommend it.
Okay, that was kind of quick. Increases max health by 5%. Solid. For an effect.
Someone. The Wanderer saved Groder. Therov is proud.
Yep, me? Yes, that is me, yes. I have a name.
He'll be fine. He's back with us. Safe.
I don't remember what I named myself,
He'll
but
recover
I'm
soon.
here.
And if not, at least he'll be aware if someone challenges him to a duel. We'll give him a good death.
Why save him if you plan to kill him? I don't understand the obsession with honorable death.
We don't wish to. Therov sees it as a last resort. Besides, Groder would choose death over falling into madness again. Ask him. He'll confirm it. Go.
Okay. Alright, well that was over very quickly. Was expecting that to go a little bit harder, but sure. Now there's just heading out of here. And I guess Shadow of the Horns. And then I gotta figure out how to get over there with the Queen. Also, probably see if I can talk to that guy who mentioned to look out for the queen. Since now I know what the hell he meant. Sentient bees. I guess. That in. Sorcerer's Dagger can go in case I do want to use it one day. That's really enough for now. What do you think about Brennan's deal with the Dalariata? Is infestation with druids illegal? Would like you hear what guild were you talking about? I already asked him that one. So that's not it then. Shadow of the Horns. Okay, that is a main quest. Okay, yeah. Because Behind the Curtain, World Darker is not here anywhere. So, Forlorn Swords, Quinacht. Horns of the South. Confrontation looks like hope. Brock told me about the Queen Bee, who took over his village. Sometime later, I met her envoy, who invited me to the settlement. The ghost of Brock Mayella handed me an invitation from the Queen. Oh, that was the ghost of Brock. Huh. I must head to the ruined village and see what happens next. Perhaps Brock would have something to say about the Queen's invitation. Yeah, I want to talk to Brock. Yeah, yes. I want to talk to the guy who told me to beware the Queen first. And I believe he is at this bridge. Which is kind of where I left off a second ago. Also, is that a bridge that leads over the falls? Yeah, okay. That's the bridge that I'll need. But first... yeah, the music is kicking in. This music needs to kick in more often.
My name is Brock from Brock Miala. My name is Brock from Brock Miala. My name is Brock from Brock Miala. Oh, it's you.
Brock, I was attacked by a swarm of bees. I have received an invitation from the Queen. I'm about to see Brock Mayella. Brock, I was attacked...
Oh, so her emissaries have not stunk you. And you say they invited you to Brock Miala. Then perhaps there is still hope to save the village. What has been done cannot be undone. But my settlement... maybe it can finally be free. If you truly intend to answer the invitation, remember this. The Bee Queen must be slain. Here, I kept a second set for a special occasion.
Yes, he's gonna give me beekeeper robes.
Useful to you.
Okay, that does make sense. Now I know why he's wearing the whole getup, and he's saying beware the queen. It's literally a queen bee. Alright, his stuff is pretty cheap. Just gonna clear him out of ingredients.
No, no. What have I done? I knew I should have never spoken to you. I suspected it would draw her gaze upon you. I beg you, forgive me. All is wrong. All is swelling. You hear it too, don't you?
You hear the clamor? The ceaseless buzzing! Buzz! Buzz!
They come, Brock. I can handle this. Is there anything I can
Her
do?
entourage's stingers are long and sharp. You must resist her influence for as long as you can. That is all that can be done.
Okay.
Take care of yourself.
Well, it sounds like I am definitely going to have to protect myself. Brock Mayla gloves. Max mana, max mana, max mana, max mana. Hey, max mana is worse than what I've got, but it still helps me. Although it does knock me in the medium, but that's fine. I'm going to assume that besides looking the way it looks, it will actually help protect me from bee shenanigans. Also, man, I feel like I move a lot slower than I actually do at medium weight. Oof. Okay, well, luckily I have some spells that should be able to fight back against a swarm of bees. Okay, can I... That was that, yeah, that was at the tomb of the druid. This bridge probably only opened after the queen showed up. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Also, while them killing bees might not be the easiest with swords, my skeletons can get stung as much as they want. There will be no swelling today. Plus, honestly, hitting hard bone would probably impact their own stingers inside of them. The long frostbitten bow. Yay, things that I'm not going to use. I refuse to be a stealthy archer. I'm also hitting here up at night, so it's going to be extra dangerous. Which is pretty nice when it comes to the atmospheric here. Glad that the music is also kicking in a bit more. I really wish the volume I could just increase. I mean, I can literally increase my own volume. That I can do, no issues. It's just, you know. I can do that a bit too. We'll keep it like that. So now maybe I can at least hear it a little bit better. But I bumped it up for you guys a little bit as well. It might unbalance other things later, but hopefully not by that much. I love it when this music kicks in. Really makes it like, if they had someone working on sound here and they put it more in places, they put the sound effects and music, it would make some of these areas a lot better. So far, there's nothing showing up on the kill you meter. buzz. Oh, hey, how's it going? Yeah, well, you don't want to kill me yet, so I guess I'll come wandering around the town. I wonder if there's like some special buff that you could get if you come out here without the beekeeper uniform and get stung. You are now one of us, one of us. Well, clearly nothing's happening, so what's going on?
You, he, she is there. You will take the power. You will hurry.
Why has the queen summoned me?
Every queen needs a consort.
Kinky, but
Consort. You,
what happened here?
Rock Miana. Home. Life. Life needs a home. We want to live.
Why do you torment Brock?
Consort. Traitor. Brock refused. The queen's heart.
So what, are
is
we all
broken.
consorts because we turn us into hives?
The queen
Or are you a
will love.
consort?
We will all love.
Oh, okay, we're being teleported to it. So it's going to be a giant fight. Oh. Okay. So are we like super deep in the mist? Definitely not of this world anymore. Okay, so this. So this is like a different world version of the village. This is how it looks in wherever this area is in the Queen's Power. I assume this is just like a pocket dimension that the weirdness makes. Meanwhile, in reality, it's all just destroyed now. Well, Queen, if you really think I'm a consort, it's gonna be a gangbang. I've brought the boys. Oh, baby. Okay, I changed my mind. Consort, here we go. No. Yeah, that part right there. I don't like the twitching.
My knight, protector, you are here. I have waited so long for you.
Why have you summoned me?
This is my home. I need someone to bridge the gap between my home and the world. Someone to care for us. Our protector.
What do you expect of me, my queen?
There is one who betrayed me. Brock. Once he was my consort. My chosen. My protector. He was mine. I entrusted him with the hive. With me. And he fled. Left me. Abandoned his queen. Such betrayal is unforgivable. It weakens us. Weakens me. Find him and silence his song. Do this, and I shall reward you. The hive shall reward you. Now go, end this, discord.
I haven't read
I have
anything yet.
expressed my will, Protector. You must fulfill it, or perish.
I don't plan on
We
dying
shall
today.
see about that.
Get her! Poison. Oh, I'm literally going to... okay. Well, okay, I can do that a lot better. The ghost of Brock Mayella dies really quickly, so I just have my skeletons gangbang the queen again, and then I should just attack it, instead of just kind of like kiting it. Also... Alright.
Mine, I have... I have you. We.
Oh wait, that spell. Okay, what the fuck? That spell ripped my HP out of me. What the fuck? That went from me taking that thing out in like 1 or 2 hits to it not dying, and I am the one who got chunked. What the fuck?
Mine, I have. Now go. I have you.
What the fuck hit me? What the dude? Okay. Now, hold up. Let me eat. Oh god, no. Skeletons, get her. Get her, skeletons. What are you doing? Poison. All right, I gotta put a healing item on my bar. I'm dying. Get it. Summoning her ad. Her ad is super dangerous. Dude, come on. Get him. Thank you. For so long on's taking out her ad. I think she summoned another one. No, it's just a swarm of beasts. Okay, gone. Get her again. stabs in there. My mana recovers. Resummon. Oh my god, stop hitting me. Get some stabs on her. Summon some lads. Power them. Good, she's gone. Whew. Oh man. Queen's Honey. Restores 100% health and something else. Not much for doing that. Although I assume I got some experience as well. I got 10 of them. Restores 100% health, 100% mana, and 100% stamina. You know what? That's solid. 10 of those is going to last a long time. It's literally a mega elixir. Or an elixir. Whatever you want to call it. Mega elixir is, I guess, a whole party wide, and it's not healing my allies. Am I about to be attacked by the... No? Okay. Alright, I'll tell Brock that the queen is dead. Oh yeah, not bad. Yeah, I guess the best place is still just to go here. Oh my god, there's so many ghosts around. What the fuck did he do to me? Jesus. Dude, the damage these things do. Holy hell. Oh, I guess I can put on my proper equipment, though. There we go. Oh, nope. Daytime happened. Never mind. Hey, Brock.
My name is Brock from Brock Miala. My name is Brock from Brock Miala. My name is Brock from Brock Miala. Oh, it's you.
I have been to Brock Mayella. The queen is dead.
Just as I thought. The buzzing has ceased. For the first time in years, I hear nothing. It's quiet. Such peace. I'd hoped to see you again. This is a great day. I thank you, liberator of Brock Miala. I thank you deeply. I kept something for such an occasion. Please, you should take it. A well-earned reward.
Well, what are you going to do now?
Well, I suppose I'll continue my travels, offering my services wherever they're needed. There is much foul magic in this world, and the weirdness takes many forms. I hope I shall cross paths with somebody I can help. In the meantime, be well, my friend.
Sting. Is that a dagger? No, I guess it's a sword? Yeah, I guess it's a sword that uses strength. Hitting a target poisons them. Very simple. Yeah. Need strength and dex for it. Cool. Also, I like how the blade has like the little bit of extra of like the sting colors over it, like little extra barbs. Nice. Okay, now with that, that's all but the main plot. Oh, Queen Bee invitation readable. It's got to be on it. Okay. The paper is sticky with the sweet scent lingering upon it. Okay, I guess we'll head back to the main plot. We're all done. I don't think there's any other side quests. I hit up the drowned city. I did something with Brock. It turned into be a thing. Got it done. So yeah. I think I finished. Got 2 levels in me though, and that's going to be both in the spirituality. And then I'm going to be heading over to increases melee damage. Staggered enemies take more damage. Increases physical damage by 2% for each point of your weapon's weight. When below health, increase melee damage. When below health, gain attack speed. Increases your physical damage by 1% for every 5% of mix and health. Okay, well, I'm going to go back to spirituality. We're going to go back to summoning. And then there's each active summon increases your spell power. And I already did the one where each point in spirituality increases your summon's max health and damage, which helps. There's also each active summon increases your mana regen. Whenever someone dies, your other summons get health. Your summons gain health regeneration equal to 10% of your mana regen. Whenever a skeleton dies, your other skeletons gain attack speed. And when you deal a killing blow, your skeletons regain 10% max HP for their physical damage is increased. So yeah, we're just gonna worthy sacrifice and mana infused blood so that my summons will slowly heal themselves over time. And then I can cook a little bit of something. I already have a bunch of feasts and whatnot. Some scones? Yes. Yeah. Tasty snacks. Arthur's memory. Pull out.
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me.
So Excalibur holds a piece of your soul?
Yes, the sensation is unmistakable, but it carries more than my soul. It carries a part of my legacy.
Why can't I draw the
sword? A
sword?
sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
It's a hell of a statue you got holding it, though. There's constantly symbolism of hands like that reaching out of things. It definitely feels like something of the Forerunners. Hey, buddy, mind if I run up here and steal your shit? You've got any good shit? Also, creepy ass pictures you got. I've done everything you asked of me. My turn.
Honest matter. What do you need?
I want to become a keeper. I'm here for Excalibur.
Ah, right. See, the problem with Excalibur, or indeed any of King Arthur's blades, is that you need to prove you're worthy of wielding it. How are you supposed to do that? Hell knows. But if the pin that secured your entry to the horns has led you here, I think I know what the one who gave it to you might have been thinking.
What do you mean?
You see, there are many different legends. According to one of them, there are a few places on Avalon where you can prove yourself worthy, whatever that means. And one of those places, as you can probably guess, is nearby. Have you seen the old gong in the sunken village?
Yes, I even picked up a piece
Many
of that.
years ago, when people still went to the woods for a shit instead of using a privy, it was part of a certain ritual. Only the people who passed the ritual could become keepers.
And what does the ritual involve?
None of the living keepers were recruited that way, so we don't really know what happens during the ritual. That's why Galahad now appoints keepers and the captain chooses them. It's just safer that way. I only know that you need to sound the gong and then lie down to sleep at its base. If you wake up, I mean, when you wake up again in the morning, you'll know you've been deemed worthy. Unfortunately, the gong is broken, so first you'll need to find a way to fix it. And since it's made of weird steel, that's not
Gotcha, we're gonna
easy,
have
is
to
it?
learn from the smiths how to
Oshbridge
craft it.
should be able to help you. A little bird told me he likes to play with weird steel.
Yep,
when
already did something
nobody's
with him in
looking.
that one.
Just tell him I sent you, and he won't give you any trouble.
Oh wait, no, our blacksmith here is doing it. Okay. If all those recruits were worthy, why did none of them try wielding Excalibur?
Well, of course they tried. It turns out that the keepers who passed the ritual could hold it longer than anyone else. Maybe it'll be enough for what you need, and maybe something entirely different will happen. It's your risk and your decision. Go, and may the southern wind be in your favor. If you need anything from the old captain, you know where to find me.
Okay. Ooh, damn, that's a chunk of experience. I mean, it is finally completing main quest. Hey, old man, you've been holding out on me. Good crafter my ass. There's an ancient gong in the sunken village. Can you fix it?
Why would you want to fix it? Do you even know what it is?
Take some advice from an old man. If there's a giant, ancient statue that somebody tried to turn to dust, they must have had a good reason for it.
Need to repair it to become a keeper.
Well, if you put it that way, then I suppose I have to tell you the truth. Otherwise, the terror from the sea will bite me in the ass while I bathe.
Of course I can fix it. I've been doing this kind of thing since I could swing a hammer. It's a skill we pass down from master to apprentice, generation to generation. Nothing fancy, just good old blacksmithing. Obviously, though, you'd have to bring me a couple things so that I can actually do it.
I have what you ordered to fix the gong. 15 ethereal cobweb and the gong.
How did you, forget it.
What do you mean? How did I do it? I already had it.
Just give me a moment.
Here. That should do it. Do whatever you need to if you're really sure about this. But please try to come back alive.
Alright. Time to possibly not wake up, but definitely wake up. I've got my skeletons. Nothing can stop me. Okay, I do like how there is a image of the tower and rocks in the water. I do like that there is a reflection that is shimmering with the waves and everything. It is nice when this stuff, even something like this, has a nice little details to it. Okay. Well, let's do a manual save. Alright. Bang the gong and take a nap. Oh shit, it's summoning the... No kidding. Oh. Alright, well, it looks like I didn't have to take a bath for it to bite me. Don't die here. Don't die on the way to it. Now that is, what, a big forerunner? We're not in the fish monster. We're not in the sea monster. This is a place in the weirdness that summoned us. The skeleton's falling.
You made an oath never to summon me again.
Is this meant to be Excalibur? No, Excalibur. Is this meant to be a part of Arthur, or is this just a forerunner? So, okay, so we don't know truly what this is. So they had to make a pilgrimage out here to become worthy of being keepers to this entity. Huh. Forgive me, my lord. I want to be deemed worthy to touch the Excalibur.
Excalibur. Wait. Is it really you? You, who come from a time beyond.
Okay, he knows Arthur's here.
Before me.
Do I know you?
It seems he speaks to me. Allow me to answer him.
Welcome, old friend.
I can see that you know me, but I am a mere shadow of my true self. I don't remember you, Lord of the Seas. Forgive me.
That's what you told me, my friend. The next time we see each other, you will not remember me.
This isn't the Lady of the Lake.
You are here now. The will and the power led you back.
Or maybe the sea monster's the Lady of the Lake.
Even in this incomplete form.
Where should I look for myself? I wish to restore Avalon to its former glory, yet I don't know how.
Avalon's fate has never rested upon one person alone, not even one as great as King Arthur. Yet here you are, trying again, restless and eager to take the responsibility again. I salute you, my friend.
Tell me what I must do to be worthy to lead Avalon once more. I do not think I have the strength.
Your path is true. Seek wholeness, and Avalon will reveal what it needs from you. And yes, you need to touch Excalibur.
Thank you, my friend.
And you, mortal. You have given yourself to the king's service. You are worthy of a place among the keepers of the South. Arthur, Take out your sword and fear no failure. It is yours to take. It always was. I deem you worthy, my friend. The promise I gave thy mother is fulfilled, and thus our pact is ended. You know where to look for your soul. Trust yourself. And when you reach your journey's end, I trust you will make the right choice.
The pact that he made with Arthur's mother. I don't know Arthurian legend that much, so I don't know what if that's like a callback to something in the actual legend itself. Okay, so now we're worthy, and since Arthur's in us, we should be able to just pick up the sword and be fine. This thing. So I wonder if that sea monster is supposed to be Lady of the Lake or something like that, or maybe that's a different entity. Because I know he's supposed to get Excalibur given to him by the Lady of the Lake. It's not the Sword in the Stone. The Sword in the Stone is something different. They even made a joke about that in the tavern. That I do know. I know he also had a half-sister or something. That's Mordred and all that shit. But I really don't know too much. So maybe that might be an interesting thing to look up at some point, to find out more of Arthurian legend, to find out what this game is picking off of. Or how it's choosing to interpret it. Because it's choosing this land as Avalon. As them coming here and colonizing it. But leaving their old homeland alone because it was plagued by the Red Plague. And never going back. Alright, time to draw the two-handed sword I'm never going to use. Wait, did it hurt me to do? Oh, it is, yeah. I was going to say, do I need a certain amount of health to be able to do this? I don't have that much health. Okay. We're back here in his prison. So we're going to restore another piece of Arthur. God, I love the way that this looks like fucking alien shit. H.R. Geiger. Yeah, scored. Yeah. Yeah, scoring a lot. Yeah. Like, even the angel is like hooked up to a fucking Geiger-esque machine. And since the forearm is definitely a forerunner. Very, very, very visually awesome. Like, it's just visually, like, actually awesome. Okay, so that's a sword. So that's Excalibur. Does this also have a shape to it? That's a shield. That's alien angel lady. And this is his crown. Okay. So his sword, his shield, his crown, and this was an eye. So like his vision or something like that.
I am his will, the fire that bends the world to his command.
Bind the soul to the stone.
I am the blade that shapes kings and shatters tyrants.
Enough, Merlin. You can't keep throwing lives into this abyss. These experiments, they're destroying what remains of us.
Destroying us? They're what's keeping us alive. Do you think the Four Dwellers will stop for pity or mercy? Every soul we lose here saves 10 more on the battlefield. You told me to do this. You sanctioned this. And I'm close to getting it right. I know it.
No, we can't justify this. There's no victory worth such a cost.
You know full well, Arthur, that this isn't about victory. It's about survival. If we don't push these boundaries, there will be no future for your kingdom, for Avalon. You dream of peace, but without victory, there will be no peace to dream of. The path ahead is brutal, but if we relent now, we lose everything.
And yet we keep losing people and gaining nothing in return. We must change the path.
They volunteered for this.
They volunteered to save our kingdom, and you've gotten no closer to doing it. Their sacrifices cannot be in vain, Merlin. Find another way. Use your mind, your wisdom. Leave this slaughterhouse you've created behind.
A different way. That will take time, and resources we may not have. The enemy won't wait.
They will if I make them. Whatever it takes, I will buy you that time. Find me a weapon that wins this war without annihilating what we fight to protect.
Whatever it takes.
Okay, it is desynced with the...
Yes. Let it be known that it was my decision, and I will bear the consequences of it.
Oh no, my king. People can never know. It was all my idea, and you knew nothing about it. All of us have our role to play.
Sometimes
You
they're just
are
desynced.
the leader, and they need to love you. If we win, you need to become more than a man.
Okay, yeah, they're literally talking
need
about
to
what the
become
creation
a
myths
symbol.
more. So Arthur did know a lot about this, had second guesses, and Merlin's like, no. We're not changing any of this shit. Like, everyone's gonna think that you're the righteous, mighty king who did everything right, and I'm the evil wizard who fucked around. Which he kind of is the evil wizard who fucked around, but on on Arthur's orders. You have gathered a new fragment of Arthur's soul, unlocking its hidden potential. Open the menu to explore the King's Soul Tree, or visit a bonfire to develop new abilities. King's Soul. So, when using your King's Soul, time slows down around you. When using King's Soul, you deflect all incoming projectiles. If King's Soul is fully charged, automatically use it when you would receive lethal damage. Dealing damage has a small chance to create a weird essence, which can be collected to regenerate a portion of the King's Soul. That's actually probably something that's super important. Killing enemies restores a portion of King's Soul. Alright, cool. Finishers restore 400. Okay, so if you get the animation to play, you get 4 times the amount. When using King's Soul, your damage increases by 50% for each enemy killed. When using King's Soul, you see 50% less damage. Alright. We're going to do it where dealing damage has a chance to... Oh, wait, we have to do that at a bonfire, I think. Okay. Favor of the Druidic Spirits of the South. Increase max health by 10. Optimal dash. Defines how many times you can dash in a row without penalties. Yeah, I haven't used an arm. I haven't blocked. I've used them as one-handed. Slightly increases damage dealt with one-handed weapons. Magic. Slightly increases damage and reduces mana cost. Okay. Weirdness power received.
Now, I remember.
So you knew all about it.
Before you judge me, It all seems so obvious now, doesn't it? The right thing to do. It wasn't back then. And you can trust me on that. We were on the brink of losing the war. And wars aren't won with wishful thinking. There was no clean path, no noble answer. Only the weight of reality pressing down on our necks. Something had to be done, or everything we fought for would have been in vain. And in the end, the ones who stepped forward, who chose to pay the price, made it possible. And their deaths gave Merlin the knowledge he needed to finish his work. To find something that could really turn the tide in our favor.
You really think that experimenting on your men was justified? You agreed to lie to your people about your role in all this. So, what did he come up with to win the war?
I told him to stop the experiments on our men, but to keep going. And he did. He started experimenting on the Four Dwellers, the enemy. If their bodies could be broken down, their power turned against them. Wasn't that their own doing? Wasn't that fair? So he figured out how to twist the Four Dwellers' power into something we could wield. I told him to conquer the weirdness. And in the end, he did.
I think we heard about this before, that he was able to use the weirdness and create soldiers that looked like the Forerunners, or some kind of, like, angelic thing. Or, I don't know, I'm just assuming the angelic. He was able to summon some type of entity that fought against them.
He found a way to make me stronger. Stronger than any man had the right to be.
Okay, I guess it's something different then.
It wasn't just magic. It was something deeper, older. A force that reshaped me. And with it, we won. The war ended. Avalon was ours. The bloodshed stopped. The banners were raised. And the kingdom stood safe.
Does victory erase the price you paid for it?
That's the question, isn't it? I keep thinking about Seawall. He was ready to pay the ultimate price for what we were fighting for. And I thought he did. I grieved him. Told myself his sacrifice had meaning, that he had given his life for Avalon. And now, after all these years, finding him like this, I told myself I carried the weight of my choices. But seeing him, I wonder if I ever truly did.
Well, from what I understand from the way the story's been told is, the Red Death was ravaging them in their old country, so they all left to come here to get away from it. But then they found the Four Dwellers and just started fucking fighting them. Like, I don't... So far the story hasn't attempted to even say that, like, they showed up here and they, like, the Four Dwellers wouldn't let them stay here. Maybe it did say that earlier. Or the Four Dwellers were just like, nah, get the fuck out. Or maybe they were saying that because, you know, we had, you know, the Red Death with us. Hey, yeah, you know, you guys got literally a disease that ravaged your own country. You bring it with you. But I think the way the story's been described is like they literally came here and Arthur's like, yeah, we need to conquer and kill the natives. So we can make this land for ourselves. So the war itself is started, you know, assumably, from what the story I think has told me so far, he just started the fucking war. Just like, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna kill the Forerunners first. So all this shit could have been avoided in the first place if they just kind of showed up and said, hey, yeah, we literally can't stay where we were before. Or maybe even learned about the weirdness and used it to cure the Red Death. like the Red Priests are saying that they're trying to do now. So, yep, a lot of this stuff is just, it's just colonialism and all that shit. Or maybe they really were refugees escaping the Red Death, couldn't do anything, and the Four Dwellers were like, nah, get the fuck out of here. Then it would be a bit more sympathetic towards Arthur and Camelot and all that. But I don't think that's how this is going on. And then, of course, Arthur is making decisions to win a war that he started probably unnecessarily, and thinking that he would, oh, of course we'd be able to win. Started losing, and then him and Merlin started trying to find ways to cover their asses to win. And now everything, like Merlin said, is based on survival. Like, oh shit, we bit off more than we could chew. We're gonna fucking lose. Now we're gonna go into super drastic measures to finish off a war we shouldn't have started in the fucking first place. Because, at least from that little conversation there, yeah, he even said, "Come on, Arthur, you're thinking of peace. Well, we have to win. We can't just tell the Four Dweller, we can't surrender and then get to some form of peace. We have to win the war. We have to win, and then there'll be peace." Instead of just being like, yeah, we're fucking losing. Hey, Four Dwellers, we would like to stay here. We surrender. At least that's how it's come off so far. Hey, he's alive.
The king's soul reclaimed,
yep.
Right? What did it show you this time?
Or is he Merlin? I wouldn't be surprised if this motherfucker turned out to be Merlin. And that's how he knows all this shit and how he tried to use magic to purge Arthur from me. I'm starting to think. I'm starting to have thoughts now. Merlin and Arthur talking about ancient experiments.
Merlin. Merlin and his obsession with the weirdness. The king thought it could save us. Merlin thought it could be controlled. Together, they were willing to tear the world apart to win.
You know more than you're letting on. Can you start making sense?
I was a prototype for Merlin's latest idea. Immortality.
Ah, okay.
Me and Sewell, the king's loyal pawns.
And you, who are you?
Used and discarded when they found a better way. When they decided to go even deeper into their madness and turn our king into a monster.
Why didn't you fight back? Did Arthur know what was happening? You didn't end like Sewell.
Sewell was Merlin's first attempt. I was the last. We could say I was lucky, but to say that would take a truly macabre sense of humor, don't you think?
Did Arthur know what was happening? Why didn't you fight back?
Fight back? Against who? Merlin? The king? You don't fight gods when you're just a pawn on their board.
I've played JRPGs. Yes, you do.
You wait. And when the time comes, you either break, or you're left to clean up their mess. That's what I do. What I've always done.
Did Arthur know what was happening? I mean, we already know he knew.
Even if he didn't, he should have.
Why are we asking that question? We already know the answer to it.
And desperation doesn't leave room for conscience. Every scream, every scar. Even if he didn't see it, he allowed it. That's as good as approving it.
I assume you still want something from me. What do you mean, clean up their mess? I spoke with Arthur. He said he had to do it, or humanity would be... I mean, okay. Let me rephrase that then. Him saying... Me asking him, do you think Arthur knew, is actually a good way to cover up the fact that we're still speaking with Arthur. Because he thinks he cleansed Arthur from me. If I say this, that's kind of letting him know he didn't. So let's not say that. Let's see if we can keep this a secret that we have Arthur still with us. Oh, I mean, I guess we could also use this to infer that we saw Arthur and Merlin having a conversation. What do you mean clean up their mess?
The weirdness, the chaos.
Oh, true.
All
Yeah,
of
you
it
do have to be
leads
under
back to
20 to be
them.
able to kill God. Yeah.
We're left in the ruins of their grand plans, trying to uphold their ideals.
But he's a 1,000-year-old
fighting for
witch,
whatever
so that
was.
counts.
It's time to bury all these fairy tales in a
Although
well-deserved
he-
grave. And that's what I do.
I assume you still want something from me.
You've seen what they did. What he did. And that's not the end of the story. It's not the extent of their sins. Find the pieces of his soul. Put him back together, if that's what it takes. And then we, or I alone, if you decide to defy me, can end the cycle. Either way, we will get to his resurrection. I've seen it too many times to believe the cycle will be broken before it happens. But know this. Once he's whole, Arthur's power, his mistakes, and his madness will all return. And when that moment comes, I'll be there. Whether to stand with you or step over you. The choice is yours. Just remember that when that happens, and you stand by his side, there won't be room for both of you.
Oh, what you mean when he's fully powered up? It's either... I guess he's going to separate from me, though. If I'm going to fix this, I need to know where to start. If you think I'd let you decide Arthur's fate, you're wrong. If I want to fix this, I need to know where to start.
Start? You've already started. But if you want the next piece, head to Kunacht. The menhir there is failing. The weirdness swallowing what's left of the village. You will need to find another artifact. The shield our king gave to Palamedes. He was one of the king's finest. A voice of reason amidst the madness. But it didn't save him or his legacy from what they had coming. Find the shield. And then, well, we will meet again. We'll see if your perspective changes.
Okay. Alright. There's one thing I do want to do before I head to a new area, though. I want to actually...
It's nice to have a break.
Huh? Oh. I want to go to the lighthouse. I never actually went to the lighthouse. Or the stuff that was up there.
Less attention, the better.
Because that's the old one. This is the new one they're being paid to build. Because this is another magic menhir. Meant to keep the weirdness away. And even though boats aren't coming through, they still wanted them to build it. Maybe it was meant to keep the sea monster, but since the sea monster is part of the gong, and part of Arthur, it feels like... Okay, so this is something that's being worked on. There's no real entrance yet. Alright, but now we need to find out what lives underneath the lighthouse. Also, don't kill a seabird. Also, I'll take a little bit more food before we leave to the new area. That like turning the lighthouse on, or maybe. Man, there's some good stuff in here. There's butter and honey and garlic. Make everything all nice and tasty. And an egg. An egg. Wait, there was a lift up here the entire time? Damn it. Not the plate, the apple, you idiot. Just taking the fucking pail. You guys just the lighthouse, huh? There wasn't anything even up here? Or maybe you take this to the... that's what the switch was for. Oh, okay. So you can't actually get to the light itself. Disappointing. I kind of wanted to stand on the very tippy top. Oh well. I guess I got a bunch of ingredients. Feels like they could have done something with this, considering it was so important. Oh well. Maybe it will be important later. The real question is... I'm just going to do a quick save. Can I...
I have no choice but to defend myself.
Huh? What? You're fine? I have no choice but to defend myself, bro. I just jumped. I don't know what you mean. You're saying you needed to defend yourself from gravity? Sure. Sure, sure. Trust me, I know how oppressive that can be.
Yeah.
Ow. That's magic. Where's... This is selling crap. Okay. That I'll identify later. That good item. Alright, that's some money. Then let's do a... I'll do a level up. King's Soul, let's put into the point where every time we do damage, we can slowly get the King's Soul level up. So maybe we can use it in combat a bit more often. Although this is now killing enemies restores a portion. So now we can actually get King's Soul back while we fight if I need to use it in the middle. Okay. And then we will talk. Why did you leave Excalibur at the Horn of the South? What did you remember about Merlin? You and the Lord of the Seas. You seemed close.
Yes, it seems we knew each other well during the war. And this proves that I sought allies beyond our own forces. And I trusted him enough to carry the knowledge of Excalibur. This must count for something.
Why did you leave Excalibur at the Horns of the South?
It was supposed to be a reminder. The sword was never just steel. It was a symbol of what we stood for. Strength, justice, the will to carve a path forward. A weapon, yes, but also a promise. I wanted them to remember, to fight for those ideals, to uphold them, even when I was gone, even when there was no king left to lead them.
What did you remember about Merlin?
Merlin saw Avalon for what it was long before the rest of us. He told me that Tintagel wouldn't hold, not forever. That the weirdness would gnaw at our walls, at our minds, at our very bones, until nothing human remained. But he still fought to map a way forward, to carve some sense into this land. And in the end, the land swallowed him whole anyway.
How did he die?
We were losing the battle at Tuathan's mouth. Our last push before the weirdness took the field. Merlin was with us, bleeding, exhausted, but still weaving his spells. Then it came. Not a beast, not a man, not something we ever had words for. A shadow, wearing 1,000 torn banners, moving like it had no shape of its own. Merlin raised his staff, spoke a name I didn't recognize. And then he was gone. Not killed, not struck down, just gone. Like the land itself had taken him back.
Okay, so he didn't die, he just yeeted out. I'm gonna save this until I actually need it. Second. Alright. Let's eat out of here. Alright, it's been great being... Oh, let me... One last thing, since I don't know how long it will be till I get my stash again. Let me put the beekeeper outfit away. Holy fucking hell. Why is there an ogre, a zombie ogre here? Good job, guys. Whew. Very nice model on that weapon, though. Why wouldn't it? I mean, there is a giant bright light here, so I can see why he was attracted to it. He's like, what do you mean? This is the only place I can fast travel. What are you saying? Only humans are allowed to fast travel? Ugh. Oh, that's right. There is something here I never did. There is something here I never figured out. This. There's this whole... Where was it? Like, rock henge thingy here that's talking about a tower, but I never found my way in. But, you know what? I'm not going to worry about that. I finished pretty much everything here. I'm not going to nitpick over the last stuff. If I missed any, I missed any. Ooh, finding a zombie ogre to summon would be pretty cool. Oh, these things. I've seen them before. Fucking laser beam eyes, man. Good job. Oh shit. Oh, they count as animals. Okay. New area, tougher stuff. As expected. Speaking of which, let's see the new map. The horns of the south. Okay, so they do both lead to the same general area. Main plot, side quest, back to the horns of the south again. Where I can now toggle between both maps. Okay. There's going to be a new area over there, and it looks like something else that leads here to that giant stone that's been there. Cool. Oh yeah, the forlorn swords. Okay. Doesn't say what this leads to though, but I will find out. Oh, speaking of which, I did end up getting enough intelligence. Or enough spirituality. So here, summon keeper. What is a keeper? Oh, it's literally a keeper of the south. Okay. So, they're rangers. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Men.
Yes,
We
hold
may
your ground.
be in for a fight.
Ah, what the fuck? Camelot dessert.
I'm invincible. your downfall.
Well, they have bow and arrow, but they're not... Also, I can't believe those other guys over there didn't notice me. They just didn't notice the entire fight. Get him, guys. That guy right there. Okay, they are using their bows now.
I'll take you down with me.
Get him. Okay, the keepers are definitely tankier. Power them up as well. Yeah, now me healing them and giving them an attack buff matters because they're surviving for so much longer. Yeah, okay. Thorn Sword, Arcanus Gauntlets, Arcanus. Damn, alright, his whole fucking loot table is mine. Not just like, and I take the knight stuff, sure. Just gotta make sure not to overload myself on weight right away. Alright, but damn, yeah, alright, cool. So summon keepers is literally summoning keepers of the south, and they are quite tankier. Considering I needed a lot more. So were you shooting our own guy? Were you shooting my own dude? You rascals. Luminous Silver Dust. Getting a lot of that now. Speaking of music going hard, this is the new tune. Was a new tune. Okay. Luminous Silver Dust. It's part of a... Okay, there's probably somebody asking us to collect that, I guess, then. Deserter's Scalp. That's going to be replacing the badges, I guess. That's going to be a new... What you call it? Quest. Arcanist Breachers. Even more spirituality. I think I had these before. Increased mana shield. Increased mana regen. Increased mana shield. Increased mana regen. Mana shield and regen. Mana shield and regen. Mana shield and regen. Along with Thorn Sword, a massive sword that consumes 2% of max health per second, but increases lifesteal by 3%. Okay. So you're supposed to get this, equip it only in combat, or it will kill you. And just attack into stuff to get some HP back, okay? Seems reasonable. Hey, buddy. Get him. Who are you shooting? What? What? Get him. That. There. What? Guys? What are we doing? What are you... What are we doing? I miss my skeletons. I don't... Guys, what are you doing? Attack them. Who's still shooting over there? Get him? You guys are kind of dumb, huh? Why is it resetting? What? What? Okay, this... I'm sensing a bit more Bethesda than I did a couple of minutes ago. Hey guys. Get it? Where the fuck are you shooting? What are you doing? What are you guys doing? Get it? At least they're tanky. Especially now that I'm giving them a little bit of health regen, but... Like... I can't tell if they're just aiming in the wrong direction, but are still shooting the target? Or are they just absolutely not doing what they're supposed to be doing? I honestly can't tell. Okay, wolves are still just as weak as they were. Hey, Poison Knight. Get him. Poison Knight's Great Sword. Okay, I can't pick up more of their stuff, but they are sellable. If I don't throw away their corpses, I can use them. Okay, so the Poison Knight isn't an adjective. It's describing, I assume, their order. The Order of the Poison Knight. Or something like that. I am kind of fucking hurting lemons with these guys. Oh. Oh shit, you're an enemy. Weird stuff. Oh, it's a whole creature in there. Oh, alright, that's pretty cool, actually. Huh. Unfinished letter. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. Neat. Neat is all I have to say. Poison Knight's Gladius. Increased critical chance by 10%. Oh, damn. Weird Stump Wood. And increased critical chance by 15% for the two-handed version. Sorry, I've gone ahead without you. I don't want the knight to catch me here. I hid your share of the gold in this stump. Be sit. I'm just going to keep continuing this way. I mean, I guess I could go this way too, but we need to find... This, I assume, is an area of civilization, so we're heading in the correct way. Also, how much weight can I carry? I can carry 6 more pounds. Uh-oh. Chieftain's pants. That was the only thing that was chief about him. Was his pantaloons. Increases max stamina by 1? Really? 1? Like singular? Not stamina regeneration. Just max stamina by 1. Alright, well. No wonder he's dead. Get him! Alright, let's see if I can do... At least one of you is on task. Eldritch Reaver. It is taking damage. Stealth Necromancer here. Stealth Lemming Herder here. It doesn't know I'm here. I'm assuming it's working. Oh, don't detect me, damn it. Yeah, give me my 10 gold. Oh, unless I didn't kill you with the dagger, but sure. Also, I keep because they keep shooting them, I keep getting a lot of broken arrows. So that's what you guys were doing? You were climbing a goddamn tree? The fuck do I pay you for? Oh, so it's about to hit nighttime in the new zone. Uh-oh. Fuck. Make an offering. Bugging tail, bugging tooth, dried resin, Moragast eye? Moragast eye. Make offering, bugging tooth. Make an offering. Dried resin? Make an offering. Red cap cap. Make an offering. Hot goo? Okay, I'm going to assume that that's something for later then. I was kind of expecting this to open and somebody to talk to me. What did I get from that anyway? I don't think I got anything interesting. Yeah, just got some broken arrows and some weird stuff. And I mean weird stuff as in like the item weird stuff, not it was weird. Uh-oh, this is gonna get confusing. Idiots, no! Now you start working properly? Now there's a bear. Wait a minute, I have a spell for this. I have a spell for this. I have a spell for this. Instead of blood drain. The bear is now on my team. Get him! Yes! I said the bear is now on my team. Stop attacking my summons. Did I not put you on my team? Is it because they attacked him? Shit. Alright, well. Oh my god, this thing doesn't take any damage either. Except for my summons, at least. Good job, lads. Good job. I have all these knights, but I can't, like, take their swords. Alright, who the fuck are you? Hey, Pravda.
Greetings, stranger. May the word bless your day. Is there something you need? A warm meal? A place to rest? Or perhaps you're in need of a weapon to bolster your courage as you travel.
Please tell me
these
you're a
dark
merchant.
and troubled lands. I haven't gathered much.
Yes! Oh my god, I've needed you. You speak of the word. You remember the truth? I don't give a fuck right now. Here, I need to summon Master Assassin? What? Yes? Summon Crystal Crawler. I don't know what these are, but they're expensive. But I want them. History of the Island Asylum. And Red Priest robes. Okay. Arcanist, Arcanist, Arcanist. Knights. Chieftains. Oh, I never put the Brock Mayella boots away. Oh, okay. Here, I don't need Poison Knights or that. There is Sting and the Thorn Sword that I need to keep. I mean, I guess I'm not going to be using the Thorn Sword. It's two-handed. I'm just not using it, so I'm just going to sell it. Sting, I'm doing backstabs. I mean, the poison would be neat, but I'm not going to use it. I'm making the boss call right now. I'm sticking to my themes. Knight's Greaves, not using them. Arcanist, Brock Mayella. I mean, I don't really need to keep the Brock ones, but just because they're special. The Arcanist stuff, I'm keeping just in case I don't have it. Yeah, can't wait to find out how skillful the Master Assassins are. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. Okay, so they are poisoned, but they're poisoned by, I guess, the weirdness is what it means by poison knights. Hello, my friend.
Welcome back. Certainly.
Well, I've got that. Actually, let's go to weapons. Sell their swords to you. The arrows I'm not using. Take all of that.
At the end of
You're
his
a Red Priest.
papacy, the 18th Pope of the Red Church issued the papal bull of calling. It's truly a sacred scripture. I often find myself going back to it, as the word therein moves me deeply. Out of all the verses, these are the ones that resonate with me most. May all those called by the word never be forsaken by it. If
That
you
was a
obey the
whoosh
word
when you said that.
through
The fuck?
thorns and whips, embrace it, and become an inquisitor of penance. If your way of the word is that
I
of
see
the
that over there.
sword, blood, and fire, shed the blood, fuel the fires, and become an inquisitor of pain. I have been called, so here I am. And this is my truth.
What the fuck is this?
Unless my interpretation of the
I'm scared.
is wrong, then yes, that's an apt description of what I do. Therefore, if it's words of comfort you're seeking, I'm afraid you've come to the wrong person. I don't perform priestly duties.
Well,
Certainly.
I would like to buy from you, I guess. I just sold a bunch of shit to you, so now I actually have enough money. So I'm gonna buy the Crystal Crawler and the Master Assassin. And then I'm going to
Fare thee well.
run. What? Is that a Forerunner? Oh my god, he's in on the fight too. Oh no! Well, I'm glad I bought from him. Whatever he... I'm glad I bought the things I bought from him. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, no, that's a run. That's a fucking run. Holy shit. Where am I loading? What was my save point? Is this the first time? Yes, okay. I'll quick save again. That's just the wolf over there. Jesus, it's back. I don't... We need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk, we need to...
You're dead.
You're dead. Yeah, I guess I am, actually. Alright, we're gonna escape this hell. I am going to set a bonfire. We are going to fuel the bonfire. And then we're going to level up. Spirituality. Summoning. Whenever a summon dies, your other summons gain attack speed. Okay, now that we've done that, I will identify 2 of these interesting items. That's a good item. Strong health potion 2 and a battle hammer. And monster brain and a war club +6. Then we are going to rest until the weirdness is gone. There we are. Alright, we're still overweight. But we don't have a fucking Forerunner ghost spirit thing annihilating us.
Greetings, is there?
So you're an Inquisitor? Okay, now we open shop. Okay. Now we have all the money back. Now we buy the summons from him. Okay, now all that there's left is these regular creatures. Okay, we're good. We're safe. We're safe. We're past skeletons. We're now babysitting idiots. Get him, idiots. Oh, wait, they're actually firing at the right area this time? Hey! The lemmings have learned. Get him. That's right. I know you're a fake stump. I also have learned that that doesn't target anything. What the fuck? Okay, it's making my magic miss. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Fuck. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to sell everything again, aren't I? I can't escape. Yeah, okay. This is after my nap time. So I'm gonna have to sell everything again. Alright, welcome back, idiots. Yeah, you're an Inquisitor. Yeah. Okay, cool. That's done. Now, if you don't mind, take all the shit I refuse to use in this playthrough. And give me my 2 new summons. Now, because this keeps going ass up, get him. Okay, now, you guys, come here where I can see you. Roll call. Lenny. Lenny 1, Lenny 2, Lenny 3, Lenny 4, Lenny 5. Over here. Okay, see that stump? It's not a stump. Get it. I don't want to get near it. It murdered me last time. We're not doing that. Keep killing it. Is it dead? It's dead. Okay. Really like the design of this. Yeah, no dodging my magic knives. Okay. We are surviving now. In this land of everything is way too damn powerful for me. Which is nice, because it puts the challenge back in again. So that I can... Oh. Okay. Don't think I'm meant to get into this, or maybe not into this yet. There might be a something with him. Oh look, more zombies. Okay. How tanky are these zombies? Oh wait, no, they turn. Lenny, get him. Lenny's. Please. Where are you shooting? I see where you're not shooting anything. My enemies. Oh my god, there's more. 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 There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. Lenny's, please. Get him better. How many are there? Please. I thought they were just zombies. I'm sorry. I thought you were just zombies. Okay, our assassin boy joined us. Okay. Now, whatever you do, don't go going attacking him. He's a nice salesman. Maybe. Probably has a quest title. Maybe. I also can just pawn off all the stuff I just got onto him. Definitely. Wasn't there another knight chasing me around? Or was it just one? I think there was just one. Alright, never mind. Hey, buddy, old palo friend of mine. How's it going?
Welcome back.
Would you like some armor? Okay. Well, that turned out to be a lot instead of just a zombie. This whole death swamp is really a deathy, huh? Let's see, what can we discover here? Some more nature. Why am I fucking around here? You know, let's go back to where the plot is. Let's go back to where civilization and a storage chest are. No reason. Nope. That backstab did do a lot of damage. So that was definitely worth it. The double damage dagger, the double damage sword is doing what it's supposed to do. Even against him armored where my single-handed damage isn't even that high. So if I start going back into sneak, I don't know, I think only daggers got the super damage bonus. The fuck you doing, Lenny? I think only daggers get the super bonus. So right now I'm relying on the sword's natural 2 times backstab damage. But if I can get that improved or find a dagger with that ability, I think I already had a dagger that had like a little bit of that. Or was it crit rate? Something like that. But the 10 coin a kill dagger is still worth it.
Back, wanderer.
Because money's here, and you know, as you can see, I'm getting plenty of loot to sell. Thank you, Infinite Money Glitch. Okay, so that was there. That's some more Poison Knights. We're not going to do that. We're going to head back this way. Oh, there's more Poison Knights. Never mind. Get them. I can't stealth Necromancer if they've already seen me. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell, wolf? Yeah, got him. as a reminder from why I'm using the spear, as long as my current mana is less than half of max, it deals double damage. So that's the reason why I've been using this spear, is because my summons, while I have most, if not all of them out, keep my current mana lower than my max, or lower than half my max. So this spear is getting a damage boost. I probably won't be using this the entire time, and I'll probably be ditching this, keeping the double daggers for doing the stealth necromancer shtick, keeping my summons, and then keeping, like, you know, my extra reserve magic for casting spells rather than just using this as a two-handed stab. But right now, I assume it's doing good enough to actually matter. I assume. It's kind of hard to tell where everything is so much health right now. But it helped in other fights. Okay. Actually, hold up.
Certainly.
Does that count as crap? Wait, where do broken arrows count? Are they here? I assume you get a skill later, or if I find a book that will let me actually repair them. I'm getting a lot of them naturally from the keepers, because I assume I'm going to get the same thing for my throwing daggers, because every time I throw a throwing dagger, every once in a while, or a portion of the time, I get a damage daggers. Get him. Ahaha, they have no idea I exist. Okay, the corpse eaters have evolved. Oh, I'm detected, damn it. Definitely need to gonna start increasing my max mana again, so I can have a lot of these guys summoned. Although I do need to test out some of the new summons, since I did just get Master Assassin and Crystal thingy. Nature's Caress. Oh god. Oh god, there's more. There's more. Ouch, that hurts. They summon the wolf. Don't kill me. I can't die this early. Alright, summon a new one. Not enough? Alright. I have to wait for one to die. One died. Alright. Shit. Ow. Summon another one. Then use my relic to fully heal them and power them. Run. Eat some... Oh my god, eat some food. Swap to a health potion. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why are they all on me? Dude, shoot. Mike. What the... Okay. I don't know what I did to draw all the aggro onto me somehow. But what the fuck? Suddenly, the dryads and all the animals came after me instead. I don't know what the fuck caused the AI to do that. But now I know this entire area is fucked. Okay, let's empower. Dude, stop summoning more wolves. Keeping behind my firing line. Okay, summoning. Get fucking sniped. Speaking of snipe, what the fuck? Dryads, what the shit? This is getting very fucking annoying. Oh my god, they're just not taking damage. Away. Okay, there's only one dryad left. Okay, they're finally engaging in melee with her. Shit! Don't summon that right on top of me. Thank you. Holy shit. These things are incredibly tanky. Luckily, my new summons here are also very tanky themselves and able to at least withstand it. But, like, damn. Every enemy here is taking a lot to put down. These dryads were much worse than anything else, of course. All yours. I think the difference is these guys do moderate damage in a, I think they do moderate damage at range, but they do a little bit of damage at range, but they do the most of their damage in melee. That's why archers are just kind of like barely putting a dent in anything, but they're extra tanky. I don't think their damage is equaling their what you call it. Oh, Stagfather Shrine. Yay, more things that I can't kill that quick. I'll chop wood later. Fuck hit me. Okay, so that's not a good guy. Alright, so that would have been one of the entrances that we could have gone through. So we want to go up. Wait, let's go up. Let's dodge them completely. I need to get to a place of safety. Relative safety. Oh god. And they're being taken over by the weirdness. Nope, nope, nope. I may have my Lennies with me. Oh, they're the weird spirits. Weird spirits. Okay. Ow. Alright, just making sure I have that tower. Oh, did I attack the peasants? Got it. Okay. Oh, Camelot Deserter. Oh, look, it's one of those... Oh my god, it's one of those things. I don't know how I dodged that attack, but I did. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that thing's in a fight, which I think is a forerunner. Also, of course, this guy is just stuck on me. Hey, how about you fight that thing over there? Enemy NPC who's giving me a hell of a time. Dude! Motherfucker. Motherfucker. This entire area is just filled with bullshittery. What? No, I'm running past all this shit. Shot a deer, it's mine. We're crossing this bridge. We're moving, lads. You hold the line back there. I'll pick off weird spirits. Alright, we're cool, we're safe. Alright, let's hoof it. Into safety. Phew, okay. Come on in. The weather's fine. I hope. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, my protagonist has collapsed.
Don't even say that. Someone comes, lights the men here, and then dies on all watch? People would be at my door with pitchforks.
My fucking dudes are hanging around.
She's waking up. Welcome back to the land of the living, our hero.
Help her up, Ansem.
I see Lenny's have joined us.
Welcome to my home. Quite a scene unfolded at the men here, with you at the heart of it. I can't decide if I'm more delighted or surprised. What was it that made the men here react to you?
I carry King Arthur within me. I wish I knew too.
The local men here have been rather lifeless for quite some time. Then you come along, breathe life into what was dead, and, whether you meant to or not, alter the course of our history. That's how I see it anyway. Tell me, do you know what this Minhir represents?
The statues that ward off the weirdness? Merlin built them. I only know how they affect me, or how I affect them. They ward off the weirdness. Some say they were here before humans. They're statues that ward off the weirdness. Merlin built them.
So they say. The Minhirs were raised by Merlin to ward off the ancient mists that burst monsters beyond human comprehension. But none of this matters in our current situation. Here, the Minhir represents something more. For some, it's a symbol of freedom and independence. Strength, if you will. It shows that the people of Quarnoct, my subjects, can face any challenge, even at the world's end. And for others, like our guest from Camelot, whom I'm sure you've seen, it's a symbol of power. Power once granted by King Arthur, and therefore by Camelot. And power that has been granted can be taken away.
Camelot wants to take your men here? Why? If Camelot takes the men here, your people will be lost. What do you want from me? I don't see why I should care. I'm just searching for a Palamede shield. If Camelot takes the men here, your people will be lost.
I'm well aware. And now we're also facing an outbreak of the Red Death, which will no doubt influence Camelot's decision on whether to offer my people shelter. But with the men here reignited, the people of Quarnoct will be even less willing to give up and go to Camelot. If anything, I expect rebellion to break out. And bloodshed is something neither we nor the capital want.
What would you prefer to happen?
I don't know, to be honest. It's not something I could admit publicly, but I feel both sides have a point. I understand the people who don't want to abandon their homeland, and I understand the knights, who must face a long-lost terror and find a solution to an impossible problem. Believe me, being a lord in times like these is a heavy burden.
What do you want from me?
I want you to speak with Dinho and try to calm him down. He's the commander of Camelot's forces stationed in Quarnoct, and as you probably imagine, your presence here didn't exactly make his job easier. With the men here active again, everything could change.
Okay. I'm just searching for Palamiti's shield.
Palamiti's shield, you say? An unusual request. That shield rests beneath the Menhir. And legend has it that it used to fuel its power for centuries. I don't mind if you look at it, touch it, whatever you need. Just don't take it. It's a treasured relic, and the people of Kunart are quite attached to it. And you're probably just as attached to your head, which you'll lose if we catch you trying to steal the shield.
Alright, yeah, fine. I only had to touch the sword.
If you need anything, speak to Ansem. He's the one who decides what's worth my time.
Okay. Although it seems like maybe the Menhir is going to be a being of its own. My assumption is there's something that fucking Merlin fucked with.
Stay quiet. Stay safe. Just passing through? Good. Ah, a new face. I am Anselm, Major Domo to Lord Yvain. Any business to be done in Connacht usually passes through my hands first.
What kind of business? That's life like here in the court. It must be challenging to protect the court in these times.
Challenging doesn't begin to describe it. The court
yeah,
is
of all the other people talking normal, he's like, I'm growling, whispering loudly.
To bear. But if I'm honest, it's the plague that keeps me awake at night. I've seen what it does, how it spreads, how it steals lives without mercy. I lost my family to it. The only reason I'm still here is because I was locked away at court while they were quarantined. Since then, protecting this place, keeping it safe, has been more than a duty. It's been everything. Go on then.
Alright, well, I'm out of here. Connacht, legend and silent protector of her people. May the memory of her deeds never fade. Brita Silver... Hey! Okay, so Brita Silver Arrow. I'm assuming this is either from Arthurian legend and Wheel of Time used a variation of the character, or this is a reference to Wheel of Time. Because there's a character in that was a hero of legend that comes back when you blow the horn called Brigida Silverbow. So I'm assuming this might be a reference to Wheel of Time, maybe. Unless Wheel of Time, like I said, took the name from ancient legends, and that's why it's an ancient soldier from legend that came back. Also, nice town music. It kind of reminds me of Tristram from Diablo. But that's mostly because it's just kind of like some plucking of guitar strings. Giving me some real big Boss Baby vibes. Alright, let's see. Inventory. Summon Keepers. Summon Keepers are 42 mana to keep them summoned. The Crystal Crawlers are 37. And the Master Assassin is 46. So it is a few bit more to summon them. Alright, let's check them out. What does our crystal friends look like? Okay, they're beetles. Okay. And our master assassins? Oh, not enough. Also, I have Nature's Caress. Heal. Oh, it's an actual healing spell. Heals you instantly. Slowly heals you over time. Prolonged channeling increases healing by up to 150% over 4 seconds. having a full group of them, which now should give me enough mana. You guys look kind of familiar. Alright, we'll go with 3 beetles and 2 assassins and just kind of see what they do, what their patterns are like. I do want to use them out in the world and fight differently. But right now, let's see. This is a new town. I'm hearing some music. It wants me to go there. But let's find out where some of the stuff is. I need to find the local merchant. I need to find where the guy who's going to give me these pieces. Ooh, oh, cool. Murals. Like old Roman murals that you would see on the outskirts of town. Cool, I like the way this looks. Those look like an old Roman town. That's the men here. Giant statue at the gate, too. Not like it was hidden behind anything. Hospital. The men here. Craftsman's Row. Oh, someone actually out here at this late at night. Who do you happen to be?
If you're here to chat, you've wasted a trip. Speak up or ship out. I've got things to sort. Well, are you standing there for a reason, or is the scenery here all that captivating?
Any more quips, or are we gonna... Okay, she's a bounty. Do you have any jobs for me?
Jobs? Check the notice board outside. There's always something that needs doing, and I don't have time to spell it all out. Can you read? Can you lift more than a feather? Then there's work for you.
Shit, well I can't read. Alright, well where's your board? Is it up? It's up there, okay. Urgent summons, bear claws. By decree of Quartermaster's office, me specifically, a collection of bear claws is now required. This is not a request, that's an order. These will be used to replace the comically inadequate tent stakes that some of you seem to enjoy tripping over. All capable individuals are to procure no fewer than 5 bear claws each and deliver them to my store by the week's end. Failure to comply will be noted and remembered. P.S. Spare me your whining. If you can't handle a bear, reconsider your suitability for this legion. Yeah, I don't know. Bears kind of can fuck you up. Croakmaw's skin. The creature known as Croakmaw has been terrorizing our perimeter and must be dealt with immediately. His hide is thick and valuable. A bounty is hereby placed on Croakmaw's skin. The beast is large, with an unmistakably grotesque appearance. Approach with caution. He is highly dangerous. Proof of kill must include his intact skin. Substantial payment in coin and supplies. Consider it worth your while. Failure is not an option. Do not waste my time with excuses. Wolf pelts. And Marigat. So these are just different supplies. Maybe the bounty guy counts as something else?
Back again?
Is there anything I can do besides the
I don't know
task
where
on
all
the
that
board?
eagerness comes from, but I'm starting to think if I had 10 of you, my job would be a whole lot easier. And as it happens, I might have something for you, though it's a little different from what you've been doing so far.
Sounds good already.
It seems that over the past few weeks, some of our supplies have been going missing. Just small amounts, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even notice at first. But when I checked the books at the end of the month, the numbers told the truth. Someone's been stealing the Legion's supplies, and I won't stand for it.
What kind of supplies?
At first, it was mostly just food, so I figured it must be rats and set up some traps. But not only did the traps turn up empty, the next time I checked, a hammer, a saw, and a couple of knives were missing too. I don't know about you, but I've never heard of a rat that can chew through iron.
No, can't wait to find out that the rats are using forks and knives.
I thought I did. One of the lads, Percy, volunteered to guard the supplies. Seemed like a decent enough guy, but, well, I guess I was wrong. The next day, Percy was gone, and with him, even more of the supplies. His mates swear he'd never do that. They say that the army was his entire life, but I find it hard to believe. The problem is, the thefts haven't stopped, so I'm guessing he had some accomplices.
Where do you keep the supplies?
In the storefront nearby. Maybe you'll find something, because I am all out of ideas.
About the bounties you posted. Here are the bear claws.
Aye, these are bear claws indeed. You've got a knack for this. Or just plain luck. Either way, these will do nicely. Good, now maybe I can actually secure those tents properly.
Here's your wolf pelts.
So the job's done? And here I was, ready to send out a search party. You are full of surprises, which is more than I can say for most of the folks around here.
Yeah, because they're full of shit. Okay. Key to Camelot Warehouse. Alright, well these guys aren't coming out for a while, I guess, since these are just the guards. What I want to do is find out where is my stash. So I can drop off some of this Arcanist stuff, see if I already had it or not. Alright, so this looks like to be the blacksmith. So I can craft stuff like the red cap stuff that I bought. Revenant's cowl. Okay, return all that in the leather because so much stuff ends up needing leather in the end anyway. And it gives me free experience towards crafting. Now, seriously, where is my stash? This is definitely more spread out than the original town, because the other towns where the refugees were on the side. The gate's just kind of open. Cool. Cow. Pigs. Sweet. Okay, so maybe it's just up near here. Because there's another bar. Definitely want to go to the tavern and hear all the people. Beggars. Okay. Some libraries. That's
always a pleasure to see you.
Exit out to that way. Getting time for everyone to start coming up for their daily tasks. Okay, so just outside of the bar is my stash. So I have in here the Waning Moon stuff. Crow, Battle Mage, which I think I'm just getting to the ability of wearing its stuff. Yeah, I have enough stats so I can actually wear it if I wanted to. Increased mana regen by 3. Increased magical crit chance. And that's spell power. And max mana. But the Necromancer's Mask bumped up is pretty good. But the Battle Mage's Hood might be better. Alright, so I don't have that other stuff. Spell Slingers. Crows, Assassin, Battle Mages. Because this is Arcanist. Yeah, okay. So I don't have the Arcanist stuff. So I can put that away. The good part about this is... do I just not have boots equipped? Worn Druidic Spell Slingers. Brockmanella, Crows, Assassins, Battle Mages. So max mana by 10, spell power. Shoes of the Waning Moon. Increases movement speed multiplier when your mana is below a certain threshold. Okay. If I wore those, I'd get so used to be moving at fast speed with all my summons. So let's just get the Battle Mage boots out, I guess, for now. Because, yeah, I took off boots. Alright, I'm still underneath the proper weight limit. Any points I get, I do need to put into endurance to get my stamina and HP up. So I do need to start putting points out of that instead of my spirituality. Also, that's still a really nice amulet. Max mana, ring, and encumbrance. Alright, yeah, encumbrance limit's probably never going to come off till I get some more. But if I do find it better than a lesser mana ring, that'd be good. That's at +3, that's at +8. That's at +5. And then the spell I'm using now, I think, is probably one of my better ones. I haven't gotten any like upgraded versions besides like the Scorching Blazes and stuff, but I should swap through some of those spells as well. Alright, that's all my stuff. We're in a new town. We have tons of plot points. We have a bunch of people to visit. So this is where I will pick up next week on Monday. Unless I do an early stream tomorrow. Maybe. Because we're hitting like a huge new area of plots and stuff. It's going to be a lot of discovering this area and finding out like what's what, who's who, what the hell I'm supposed to do. I guess maybe I'll end it by just having one more talk with the shield here and see.
Careful where you point that.
Because I assume I'm not just going to be able to take it, like they said, in one go. And we're not just going to claim his power and then be like, alright, you can fuck off now. Okay, so. The Menhir is this giant statue that looks a lot like a Fordweller because it's got all the extra arms. King Arthur's in the middle. Some other kind of either a Fordweller or some other kind of Menhir is there with the 4 arms. And then that's the Fordweller giant with the... Okay, that's the Fordweller dwellant giant. That must be a Menhir. I don't think it's this one. Could be, though. That's Arthur on his horse. That's a knight, it looks like. And this is the Fordweller Giants. Pull out.
This is my shield, but there's no part of my soul inside. We need to look somewhere else. But I can feel the missing part. Close.
Okay.
Maybe it's the Menhir. Maybe it needs something from us.
Not letting you actually get it. Makes sense. we had to go through another spirit to be able to find out, to get, you know, to touch the last one. So we need to deal with another spirit to get your soul out of this. Cool. Oh wait, no, that's a 4 dweller down there. The way that it's got the mask. Okay. Okay. So with this is a whole new area, massive zone, tons of new people to meet, new quests and everything in the game. We're right back at the beginning, whole and fresh, and a really cool looking place too. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna save here. And then I'll either be back Monday or maybe an early stream tomorrow. Who knows? But anyway, no matter what happens, have a good weekend. I know I probably will. And yeah, see y'all next time. This is really cool. We finished one whole area, wandered through, fought a whole bunch of tough stuff. And now I've got the entire zone to power up to be able to fight even better with. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.